Hey, homeworld entertainment, and just on cue, what do? They go ahead and drop the new teaser trailer for episode 4 of Starfleet Academy. I just did a video with all the new images and what the episode's meant to be about, and then they went ahead today and dropped the bloody trailer. So it seems they dropped the trailers for these things a day before the episode, because that seems to be what way they're doing it, because that's what happened last week, that's what's happened this week, which is funny because it means they really are not trying to promote this stuff at all, because the images don't come out until the Tuesdays, and then the trailers come out on a Wednesday and the episode's on the Thursday, so it's like, what's the point? But yeah, the trailer does seemingly confirm what my suspicions were, that the Klingons are the species under threat of extinction. This is Alex Kurtzman at Alex Kurtzman's best, where it's just like, let's just rip off other things, including our own stuff, which wouldn't be the first time. Let's have a look at the trailer. It's like 30 seconds long. They all seem to be 30 seconds long, but here it is anyway, with what appears to be a white Klingon. Check this out.
A Klingon ship suffered catastrophic mechanical failure. We've reason to believe her family was on board.
The Klingons, they made it clear that they would rather die than take Starfleet charity.
It is not the Federation's place to tell the Klingons who they are.
Incoming fire from the Klingons.
One might think you're trying to get on my good side.
I'm pretty sure I never left.
Alright, there it is. It doesn't look great, does it? So the other part I was talking about in the other video with the images, I'm correct on as well, that they do seem to be doing debates, and from the debates is where it kind of escalates into something's happening with the Klingon. Isn't it just a happy accident that the one Klingon in this show that's at Starfleet, the one Klingon ship out of an entire empire of Klingons that's going to crash or has a problem, it just happens to have Jaden's family on it. Wow, what a coincidence. But yeah, you can see there's like a white Klingon. He seems to be almost albino, he's grey hair, so it's like, is that a Klingon? I think he is meant to be a Klingon. It's like, okay, that's a very unusual decision to make. It looks like the ship finally goes into space again, so it's taken 4 episodes to go back into space. So this one is saying, anyway, this article in particular kind of gives us a bit more of a breakdown of the episode, saying, in season 1 episode 4, the cadets trade practical jokes for public debates, with Robert Picardo's doctor stepping in as their demanding and highly opinionated coach. But what begins as an academic exercise quickly escalates into a galaxy-level emergency, one that threatens to wipe out a familiar and famously controversial Star Trek species altogether. I don't ever remember the Klingons being controversial. As one cadet grapples with anxiety, family trauma, and the fear of speaking out, Nala races against time to prevent an extinction-level event that could ripple far beyond Starfleet Academy's walls. So that's what they're kind of breaking down the episode. So now we do know that they are at those podium things doing debates and whatnot. How much of the debate gets interfered with whatever's happening with the Klingons, we don't quite know yet. But why I'm saying it's just Alex Kurtzman ripping off Alex Kurtzman and other things is because they're going for the whole let's do an extinct species level threat again. Because in Star Trek 09, they decided, hey, let's destroy Romulus and make them an endangered species. And that's exactly what they did with the supernova. In the same movie, they went, hey, let's destroy Vulcan and make them an endangered species. And that's exactly what they did. And now here we come, episode 4 of Starfleet Academy, and guess what? Yeah, they're going to wipe out the bloody Klingons this time. It's like, what are you doing? Can you not come up with something brand new and intelligent? Oh, we're just going to try and wipe out the Klingons this time. Oh, what's going to happen by the end of the season? Or are we going to try and wipe out the Andorians again? It's like, come on, guys. Come up with something brand new and unique. Like, again, a whole species of the Klingons. And it just so happens that the one ship that gets into danger has the one Klingon who's gone to Starfleet Academy, this new Starfleet Academy. His family just happened to be on that one ship. Like, wow, what a coincidence. Like, holy hell. Are you kidding me? And not just like his brother or his sister or something. No, apparently his entire family are on this one ship. By the way, if that was the Klingon ship in that trailer that we were meant to see, what the hell is that design? It looked more like a bashed together Breen ship from DS9 and like a Borg ship or something. It's just like gobbledygook. It was like, what is that? Is that meant to be a Klingon ship? Now, obviously, all the ships across all the species would evolve over time. Of course, this is 1,000 years after TNG and all of that stuff. But why do they all look ridiculous? Why are they all these things that they don't need engines to be attached to them and stuff? Why are they all so similar? It makes no sense to me. Like, that's the one thing that really was stupid and still is stupid with Discovery, when Discovery went into the 32nd century and you see the USS Voyager J, and then you go, why is it still an Intrepid class? Like, every design you've put off this thing is based off the Intrepid class. Why would it still be a bloody Intrepid class? Every ship evolves. They don't stay the same ship over and over and over again. You know, the Enterprise D wasn't a Constitution class. The Enterprise E wasn't the Galaxy class. They evolved. They became different. So why all these ships are still the same looking, even though they're these weird futuristic, the engines don't attach, they come apart in different sections and all of this weird crap, and now it looks like the bloody Klingon ships are doing the same thing. It's like, why? Yeah, okay, they've evolved, but at least have it look similar or visually for us to go, that's a Klingon ship, as opposed to just this weird thing flying through and you go, it's not meant to be a ship. And then of course we get the Athena flying back into space. That thing's a ridiculous, stupid design. Like, good God. But yeah, it looks like we're going to get to know the gay Klingon so much more. And it's clear that he's gay. Not just because the actor playing him is gay, but you had that little moment between him and the guy from the War College where they're kind of giving each other the sexy eyes. And it's like, really? Like, it was a joke we were saying about him being a gay Klingon. You're actually probably going to go and make him a gay Klingon. Why would you do that? What their debates are, we don't know. There's been no indication about what the debates are. And quite frankly, does anyone care? Because you know they're going to be retarded. Because look, the people writing these bloody things. So it looks like the Klingons are the species that are about to go extinct, because that's all Alex Kurtzman can do, is let's just copy things we've already done and stuff. They're going to have debates where the Doctor seemingly is going to be a pain in the ass, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can hardly contain it. Can't you hear it in my voice? Yippee. Anyway, what do you guys think of the trailer? Now that we have the trailer, let us know what you think, and what you think of what appears to be an albino Klingon and that weird Klingon ship. Do let us know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff, and hit the hype button and everything else. Cheers, and I shall catch you in the next one.